The Collingham Ghost by Anonymous. Read in a Yorkshire accent for LibriVox.org by Joseph Finkberg. I'll tell you about the Collingham Ghost, and a rare old ghost was he, for he could laugh and he could talk, and run and jump and flee. He went about hither and thither, and frightened some out their wits. He frightened the parson as well as the clerk, and lots beside them in the fits. The poor old man what take the toll at Collingham Bar for money a year, he doesn't come out to open his yacht, for fear the ghosts will be near. He take to his bed, and there he laid for money a night and day. His yacht was always had up and thrown, and they never stopped to pay. Old Jerry, what kept the public house and sell good yal to all, cursed the ghost with hearty good will, for nobody stopped to call. It made sick a noise all round about that folks come far to see. Some said it was a dreadful thing, and some said 'twas a lee. Gamekeepers come with dogs and guns, thinking 'twas some comical beast, and they would either kill him or catch him or drive him away at least. See, into Lady Wood right they went, yet beautiful, mainly neat, a lot of great men and a lot of rough dogs, and who a poor ghost to eat. They waited lang, the ghost didn't come. They began to laugh and rail. If he come out of his den, says Jan, we'll clap a bit of salt off his tail. Nay, he knows better than turn out, when we're here to watch him. He'd get a bullet through his lug, or Mungo there would catch him. When close to their heads, with a terrible clatter, the ghost went whirring up, and all the woods he laughed and shouted, a bo-bo, bo-bo, woo-hoop, woo-hoop. The gamekeepers all tumbled down, their hair thrashed off their hat. They gaped and grinned and rolled about, and their hearts went pit-a-pat. Their faces were white as ony clout, and they said never a word. They couldn't tell what the ghost was like, whether 'twas beast or bird. They stayed nit longer, would that night. Poor men were nivered after. They ran away home as fast as they could, and the dogs ran yelping after. The parson then, a learned man, said he would conjure the ghost, but he was sure it was ne'er winder and beast, but a spirit that was lost. All languages this parson knew, that ony man can chat in. The Hebrew, Greek, and Irish too, as well as Dutch and Latin. Oh, he could talk and read and preach, few men knew mair or better, and nearly all the books he read were printed in black letter. He read a night, he read a day, for make him fit for his work, and when he thought he was quite up, he sent for the old clerk. The clerk was quickly by his side, he took but little fettling, and all they went with right good will to gie the ghost a settling. Aye, off they set with all their might, nor stopped to thin or thick, the parson with his sark and book, and the clerk with a thick stick. At last, back side of the bank they stopped, where Wharf runs murmuring clear, our beautiful river, bright and fine, as ony in wide Yorkshire. The parson then began to read, and read full loud and lang. The rabbits, they ran in and out, wondering what was wrang. The ghost was listening in a hole, and out he banged at last. The fluttering of his mighty wings was like a whirlwind blast. He laughed and shooted as he flew until the wild woods rang. His hoo-hoo-hoot was never heard, so loud and clear and strang. The parson, he fell backwards or into a bush of whins, and lost his book and rave and sark, and pricked his hands and shins. The clerk, he tried to run away, but tumbled o'er his stick, and there he made a nasty smell, where he did yell and thick. And lots of pranks this ghost he played, that here I daren't tell, for if I did, folks would declare I was as ill as himself. For 18 months and Mary stayed, and just as he thought, for lord nor duke, parson nor clerk, he feared nor cared nought. After that time, he went away, just when it pleased hisself. But what he was, or where he come fra, nae mortal man can tell. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.